You pick up your phone. You didn't decide to. Your thumb just moved. 90 seconds later, you look up and you don't remember what you were looking for. But the real answer is far stranger than willpower or bad habits. Your brain isn't broken. It's doing exactly what it evolved to do. Think about the last time you checked your phone for no reason, no notification, no message waiting, just an urge. That urge has a name, and it's older than smartphones by about 2 million years. Your ancestors lived in small foraging groups. Survival depended on information. Where is the food today? Did the weather shift? Is that rustling in the grass a predator or the wind? The humans who checked their environment constantly, who scanned and rescanned for new information, were the ones who lived long enough to have children. The humans who didn't check got eaten, or got left behind, or missed the one signal that mattered. This built something into you. Researchers call it novelty-seeking behavior, and it runs on a chemical called dopamine. Here's the part most people get wrong. Dopamine isn't the reward chemical. It's the anticipation chemical. It doesn't spike when you get the good thing. It spikes right before, when you don't know if you're going to get it. In the 1990s, a neuroscientist named Wolfram Schultz ran an experiment with monkeys and juice. He expected the monkeys' brains to light up when the juice arrived. Instead, the dopamine spike happened earlier, at the exact moment the monkey didn't know whether the juice was coming. Uncertainty was the trigger, not the reward itself. Now hold that thought because it explains almost everything about your phone. Your phone is not one reward. It's an endless series of small, uncertain outcomes. Will there be a text? Will someone have liked the photo? Will the next video be funny or boring? Your brain doesn't know. And not knowing is exactly what keeps your thumb moving. This isn't an accident of technology. It's the same mechanism your ancestors used to survive, except it's been extracted, refined, and pointed directly at your nervous system. There's a piece of equipment that makes this obvious. A slot machine. Psychologist B.F. Skinner discovered something unsettling in the 1950s while studying how animals respond to rewards. He put pigeons in a box and gave them food on a fixed schedule, then switched to a random schedule. The pigeons pecked far more, far longer, and far more compulsively when the reward was unpredictable. He called this a variable ratio reinforcement schedule. It is, to this day, the most powerful behavior reinforcing pattern known to psychology. Your phone runs on that exact schedule. Every scroll is a pull of the lever. Sometimes nothing. Sometimes something great. You never know which, so you keep pulling. But here's where it gets stranger. This isn't just about apps and notifications. It's about something much older. Your attention itself evolved as a survival tool, and it was never built to rest. Anthropologists studying modern hunter-gatherer societies like the Hadza in Tanzania have found that foragers spend a significant portion of their waking hours simply monitoring their surroundings, not resting, not idle, scanning, listening, checking. This state has a name in evolutionary psychology: vigilance. It isn't wasted time. It's the brain doing its most ancient job, watching for change in the environment because change used to mean danger or opportunity, or both. You still have that system running, every single one of you. It never got turned off because evolution doesn't remove a tool that once kept people alive. It just waits for a new environment to use it on. And your new environment is a screen that never runs out of new things to scan. Think about what a notification actually is. A small, unpredictable change in your environment. Exactly the kind of signal your ancestors' brains were built to detect immediately, without hesitation, without conscious permission. Your phone buzzing in your pocket isn't competing with your willpower. It's speaking directly to a system that predates willpower by a few million years. There's a term for this mismatch. Evolutionary psychologists call it a supernormal stimulus, a concept first documented by biologist Nico Tinbergen. He noticed that some birds would abandon their own eggs to sit on a fake egg instead. If the fake egg was bigger, brighter, more exaggerated than a real one, the bird's instinct wasn't wrong. It was just being triggered by something more intense than anything nature ever built it to expect. Your phone is a supernormal stimulus for your attention. It offers more novelty, more social signals, more unpredictable rewards, packed into a smaller space, more densely, than any environment your brain evolved in. You're not weak for responding to it. You're responding exactly the way a brain is supposed to respond to a stimulus this strong. So why does it feel bad afterward? Why does an hour of scrolling leave you feeling drained instead of satisfied? Because your ancestors' checking behavior always had an endpoint. They checked the horizon, found nothing, and moved on. The vigilance resolved. Your phone's checking behavior almost never resolves. There is always one more post, one more message, one more possible answer to the uncertainty. The loop that was built to close instead stays open. And an open loop, held long enough, reads to your nervous system as low-grade threat. Not danger exactly, just unfinished business your brain won't let go of. This is part of why constant phone use is linked to elevated stress hormones in several studies over the past decade. Not because phones are dangerous in themselves, but because they keep an ancient monitoring system running with no off switch. Here's the twist most people never consider. The problem was never that you're addicted to your phone. The problem is that your phone found the oldest button in the human mind, the one that says, keep watching, something went quiet. Your phone never does. Tonight, when you catch your thumb moving towards your phone without a reason, you'll know what's actually happening. It isn't a notification. It isn't boredom. It's 2 million years of vigilance, looking for the one signal that might matter in a place built to make sure it never quite finds it.